The Reds made 2 other moves. The big move that came Saturday night, Zack Littell to the Reds, and the Reds traded, Adam Serwinowski. And I've had trouble saying it since his name came up in rumors, so that has not changed.
Yeah, you crushed it, though.
But I crushed it there. He's another Nick Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy slider, heavy sweeper, 4-seam, cutter, sinker. Just moving fastball, moving breaking stuff.
Good control, a guy that will help the rotation now and also help the back end of the bullpen. Very much, again, a very Cincinnati Nick Krall move, trying to shave some edges here and just figure out like where you can slide someone in to get the most optimum value out of them.
And he'll be the 5 starter, and then they say, hey, if he's the 5 starter, and then you shrink it down for when you go to the playoffs, he's in your bullpen, along with Nick Martinez. That's a good bullpen.
Yeah, and you never know what's going to go on with Chase Burns with the innings limit. So
yes. Well, Krall said if he continues to pitch this well in the way that he's pitching, there's not too much of a worry for us with his innings limit.
That's good because if there is the opportunity where you have a game on the line, I want Burns out there if he's, next up in the rotation because he has just been lights out and it keeps getting better and better.
Struck out 10 Dodgers. It's like, bro, he's here.
Yeah, he is, man. And the thing is, he's just going to get better because he's learning on the fly. You can see him processing stuff and still he's going to add more pitches or variants of pitches to his repertoire. And once he does that, because right now it's just mostly all fast stuff.
Yeah.
Once he has something that's a big 10 mile per hour at least drop off from his fastball, that's when we're going to start seeing just him thrive.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's awesome. But I mean, you can see him later, probably down the stretch, where you bring Nick back to the rotation and you move Burns to the pen. Like, I do see that happening. And I'm fine with that because then you've got your top 3 starters for a 7-game series where you go, Lodolo, Abbott, Green. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, and that's part of the strengths of Martinez is his versatility.
Yeah, and same with Zack Littell, man. It's what he's here for. He also doesn't walk people. He's just like Nick. Control, fills up the zone. The only thing that's scaly, gives up dingers. But when you take a look at it, Mo tweeted this one, Mo Egger, he tweeted, 11 of the league-leading 26 home runs Zack Littell gave up came in 3 games.
Wow.
15 of his 22 starts, he gave up 1 long ball or less. He's walked 21 batters all season.
And something, too, about the long balls that he's given up, I think only a few of them were with runners on base. So the long balls he's given up, I think, was it 21 out of the 24 or 6, whatever it is, have just been solo shots.
Yeah.
So that is good knowing that there is some sort of prevention that a pitcher does have of not throwing certain pitches or dialing it in a bit more with runners in scoring position.
Where he's like, hey, I can't hang my sweeper, but I can let my sinker and my cutter live at the bottom of the zone and get weak contact. So it's amazing they found another version of a guy like Nick Martinez, but they're paying him way less.
Dude, that'd be wild if he had like another ridiculous windup too, where he's also extremely just like rocking back and forth.
Jerky. Dude, his stuff is gnarly though. Oh my gosh. He went to the Rays and the Rays were like, why are you throwing this all the time? And he's like, I don't know. And they're like, you do that. And then he did that and he was like, and became an excellent pitcher this year.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch him throw.
Me too. I can't wait to see him in a Reds uniform. The other part of Mo's tweet is something that I really, really liked. I like the idea of adding starting depth to allow Nick Martinez or Burns to move to the bullpen, which we already know it's Nick Martinez. One moves now, the other when Hunter hopefully returns soon. And he's going to be playing with Ke'Bryan Hayes, whose defense at third base is so good that he can rob opposing batters of home runs from the hot corner.
Ha!
Yeah, it's just like a fucking really.
Yeah, dude, he's very well respected as far as his glove goes.
But it's just like, man, that's how, I mean, he's saying it so backhandedly, where it's just like, oh, his defense is going to be so elite that it's going to put us over the top.
I get it, Mo.
I got you, Mo. He's being a little cheeky bitch, and I love it.
It took me a second, but I got you.
I got you. Hey, professional touring comedian.
I know, right? It took me a minute.
Come on. We all need a break here every now and again. The flexibility is awesome. I think that's just what this is. It's flexibility, and it's inexpensive, and the Reds needed bullpen help after moving Rogers, and this guy is, I don't know, probably Nick Martinez, way better than Taylor Rogers.
Absolutely. And you can see also, too, just like the amount of money that, say, Martinez would have fetched on the free market, before, he ended up signing with the Reds. But
taking the tender, the deal.
The tender deal.
The tender deal.
Yeah, so he's very, Martinez is very important to this team, and I think Littell will be as well.
Yeah, Littell's going to be, he's huge. That's going to help a lot. It truly is going to help. It just...
I know it sounds like we're really talking ourselves into getting back with like an abusive ex.
We are!
No, she's fine. Like, look, you don't know her the way I do.
Yeah, I shouldn't have spoke up like that.
I know. I was in the wrong. These bruises are my fault.
I shouldn't have talked to Gapper like that.
That's very true. I like sleeping on the couch.
And I shouldn't have used that tone, and that's what happens. And Rosie gets all upset, and I deserve the frying pan. I really earned it. It is. These are all good marginal moves, but you're right. I feel like I'm saying this, and I'm trying to look over my shoulder, like, okay, he's gone. This sucks. I hate this.
Yeah, it's no Geno. It's no Big Bat. But these will translate to, I think, runs and hopefully games won that otherwise wouldn't be. Sure. Because you can look back at some just very recent games that we had in the previous series against the Dodgers. There was a couple biffed balls at third that could have dramatically changed the game if those plays would have been made.
And Ellie biffing, the transfer at short, couple easy plays at short, we're like, oh, I'll make that play.
And you can see just how contagious bad baseball is. When one person makes a mistake, it's only a matter of time before someone else does. It just throws you in a wacky rhythm and just trying to, stick to that, mantra of, clean baseball, dirty uniforms. And that's, I think, what Hayes will add to this.
I 100% agree with you.